Oh, Andrew Fairy Tale Flight Kolvet. It's not looking good for you, buddy. But we're going to look into a few things. Let's get into it.
Nikki in the building, baby. Nikki in the building, baby. In Cahoots podcast. Yeah. I keep God first, that's real. True crime on the table, facts on steel. It's sagacious, I chase that trail. If the story don't add up, I set it straight, no fail. I spot fake tears, I spot lies. Sketchy little moves, I see through the disguise. I'm fair, I'm funny, I bring that light. I call you out, then I'll still be polite.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of In Cahoots Podcast. My name is Nikki. Please make sure you hit the subscribe, like, comment button. Hype the video for me, please. That helps out a lot. Also, don't forget to click the join button to become a member and turn on your post notifications so you know every time there's a new video out. Also, really quick, I do want to thank those of you who have sent really nice donations. You know, like I said, I decided to just kind of drop everything and do this full time. It's a scary world, but we're getting through it. So those that have decided just out of the kindness of their heart to bless the channel, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. That's amazing. And everything is truly, truly appreciated. All right, guys. So let's get into it. So Andrew Fairy Tale Flight Kolvet, it feels like he's being found out a bit, don't you think? Now, my day ones will remember this, I think. But I made a video December 28th, 2025, and I said this. I need to bring Erika back to class, come back and sit down, okay? You, Erika Kirk, you need to reevaluate your relationship with Andrew Kolvet. Because do you guys notice literally everything that's like kind of like groundbreaking is because or have been said by Andrew? How many times have Candace already said, well, Andrew said, okay, that I was next. Well, Andrew said it should have been me. It was supposed to have been me. Well, what are we missing? And then I don't know how information enters his mind, but it's like when he gives it to Erika, it's a whole different story. You ever play telephone in school? Like you're in a line of like 10 people, and then you think of something and you turn around and you tell them what you're thinking. So you say, I don't know, grapes. And then by the time it gets back down to the end of the line to the last person, it's cereal and milk. Erika's walking around talking about, I wasn't on a plane for 4 years straight, barefoot and pregnant. I was eating my In-N-Out. Andrew, well, she definitely wasn't in a fort. So now Erika thinks she was in a fort? Like, what is happening? Now I know that I do have a small channel. I do. And that video probably only got around maybe not even 300 views. But from the beginning, it was just something about Andrew. How do you take information and bring it back to Erika and it's something completely different from what was actually really said or what's actually really going on? It's almost like Andrew is trying to make Erika look silly, while at the same time promoting her as this grieving widow in order to make the company more money. Think about it. No shade, but what is Erika actually offering this company except for tears and sympathy? Can you imagine Erika getting on stage and really getting in the field with someone in a debate? Can you imagine that? Every time Erika goes on stage to give a speech or interview someone, she always ends up crying. It turns into this somber moment. Respectfully, Charlie passed away, but if you're going to take on this company, you have to keep it going. And unfortunately, that is why a lot of seats are empty. It's not the same. So, Andrew, is this on purpose? For instance, let's bring it back to the whole Georgia event, right? What should have been a J.D. Vance and Erika Kirk interview, that moment. Well, the next day, as a lot of us know, Andrew appeared on Fox to talk about the situation. Now I'm going to play the clip, but pay attention to Andrew. And listen to what he says.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really unfortunate experience for me too, just to have to watch that very difficult decision get made, which I think is the first time that we've ever had to make that decision in Turning Point history. But everything that happened with Charlie, obviously his assassination, we're still, grieving that. And you saw what happened with Savannah Hernandez, one of our TPUSA Frontlines reporters in Minneapolis. And to see the security team, tell us, we cannot guarantee your safety, we recommend that you don't do this, was a really chilling moment for all of us to kind of have to internalize and experience and realize that Erika Kirk is, her children are one parent away from being orphans. And sometimes you just have to say, listen, right now, what's most important is your safety, is your security, and your children, your family. Let your team handle this. Let us do what we can do. And so, I obviously was horrified at the reason why, but I was honored to stand in and pinch hit for Erika last night. And I was grateful for the vice president to that we didn't have to ultimately cancel the entire event. He was willing to do it with me, and it was very gracious of him.
Well, they found a good host, Andrew, all right? So be proud of that, all right? And we'll see whether or not you can reschedule this and what form that takes. But
Andrew can barely contain himself. What are all the little smiles about? You're talking about a woman whose life was threatened, right, Andrew? Did you make up the threat? What happened? Now, I'm not saying that Erika is totally innocent and exonerated, and no, we're not doing that because there's a lot we still do not know. But it's just interesting when you start to learn things and then you really start to dig in and look a little bit deeper. You kind of start to see the little cracks in the situation. I mean, in the very beginning, Andrew's smiling. And notice the part where Andrew says,
let your team handle this. Let us do what we can do. And so, I obviously was horrified at the reason why, but I was honored to stand in and pinch hit for Erika last night.
So, Andrew, you told her that there were threats. And it wasn't just the security team, right? Or did you go to the security team and tell the security team that there were threats? You told her, let your team stand in. And he was honored to be able to sit there with J.D. Vance. You moved Erika to the side, Andrew. Why? So you basically took the opportunity for yourself. He's really, if you look at him clearly, he's nothing but smiles. I mean, a part of PR is messaging strategy, right? Like, PR tends to determine what is said, how it's said, when it's said. You didn't think Erika would have gotten the job done as the new CEO? It's weird, Andrew. It's weird. And we all remember the infamous mistake that Paramount Tactical Gary Milton did on his show. Andrew's texting him photos of what's supposed to be Erika Kirk's kids. How the little boy grew that fast, I will never know. But whatever the case may be, Andrew knew very well that he was live streaming showing those text messages. So you send a photo, number one, with the wrong date. We were trying to figure out where she was on the 8th. You had one job. Anyway. And then all of a sudden, don't show these photos. So now that has us looking at Erika like, well, Erika, why would you show photos of your son being about at least 8 years old with your daughter? Why would you send us something like that when we're asking you for something very specific? So, of course, that made us look at Erika crazy. We're still looking at Erika sideways. But the point is that, Andrew, are you doing this on purpose? Speaking of text messages, most recently we have
Andrew then shifting his feet immediately and pretending that little private correspondence where we mocked Barry Weiss's insinuations, that somehow accounted to me making a statement. No. Doesn't fly with me. Like I said, release the entire chat. You have my full permission, and it must be met with the sentencing. You guys agree?
What was up with those messages, Andrew? Fairy tale flight Kolvet? It definitely seems like Andrew is playing Erika like a fool. And we could all be wrong. This is all alleged. But with those messages, what did you do? Just like flash your phone really quick in Erika's face? Like, look, she said you killed your husband. Go talk about it. Go talk about it. Tell them how upset you are and angry you are and how it's unacceptable. She said you killed him. Come on. I think a third grader would have read that message and said, yeah, I think this person was joking, making fun of something. I don't know. Like I said, since December, I have felt the same way, that I think that he is giving Erika Reginae Pinocchio Kirk false information on purpose. I didn't understand it then. It's starting to make sense now, but it really does seem like he's playing her. Uncle Barron did say something that has the internet really, really thinking. Take a look at this.
I want to say something dark here. I don't think a human is pulling the strings. I think these people that are co-opting Christian language and the trappings of the Christian faith in order to produce what I think is a decidedly anti-Christian message, I don't think they answer to a human. I think they answer to something far darker.
I'm so sorry to stop that, but like I said in my last video, I rebuke all that in the name of Jesus, because we really do not play with stuff like that around here. And it's quiet in my house, and I don't know what just happened, but my dog ran and shook and scared the living hell out of me. Let's get back into it. My bad. Okay, let's get back into it.
Anyone in flesh and blood. I don't think anybody in flesh and blood is capable of pulling this off. I think this is so dark. This is a spiritual war. And Charlie was a physical casualty of that spiritual war. He recognized the spiritual nature of it and was trying to get out of it. He recognized the side he had been supporting was demonic and dark and evil, and he was trying to distance himself from it, and they killed him. I believe that with all my heart. And it is so twisted. It's so terrifying. That's what we're fighting. When we're fighting for who killed Charlie Kirk, how, and why, I think that why is the darkest evil humanity can face. I think it's demonic. I think it's Satan himself. I really, genuinely, 100% believe that. That's the why. There could be some temporal explanation of why, some political why, but I think ultimately it is a satanic why.
Well, that's about all I could take of that. It's something about when Barron gets like really quiet like that, and then he's making like sharp eye contact with the camera, and it's just, that's too much for me. See, I don't do the whole the demon thing, demonic spirits talking to the underneath realm. No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. But listen, I'm pretty sure we're going to get to the bottom of it. Barron's on top of it. Candace is on top of it. It's going to come out. I don't think any of this is going to stay in the dark for long. But Andrew, I've had my eye on you. I have. But I'm going to wrap this video up. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button, the like button, the hype button. Don't forget to hype the video. Make sure you click the join button to become a member and share it with your friends. And until next time, guys, my name is Nikki. This has been In Cahoots Podcast. Peace.